Intervjuspecial, det har blivit dags att representera det för Southside, New Jersey and Philly. Get crack!
It's your boy B.A.R.S. Murre. It's your boy B.A.R.S. Murre. Rocking all the way from Jersey to Sweden. MRS.FE radio. Tune in.
Exactly. Time for that interview with one of the hottest MCs on the hip-hop come-up in the US of A right now on the East Coast, B.A.R.S. Murre. And the first time, B.A.R.S. is pretty new to the hip-hop game. He's only been MCing since 2010. And the first time I saw him was approximately a year ago, something like that, on the French Montana Cocaine City 14 hip-hop DVD, where he, amongst other things, he had that hot joint intro produced by Mike Jers. And he is also affiliated, apart from French Montana, he's also affiliated with Beanie Siegel, one of the best MCs in the game. So this is the official DN Soul Underground show, MRS 90.5 FM, B.A.R.S. Murre interview, baby. Exactly. And the first thing we asked B.A.R.S. Murre to explain his background and how he got into rap.
I'm from New Jersey, South Jersey to be exact. I got into the rap game about like 2010, so I'm still new, you know what I mean? It was something that, you know what I mean, I kind of thought about, but I never pushed the button and said, alright, I'm going to do it. So when I pushed the button and said, alright, boom, I'm going to rap now, I just went out and did it. My first video was the intro on Cocaine City 14. And that was also my first song. So once I decided to do it, I just went full bore and, you know what I mean, get it popping from the rip, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you're pretty new in the rap game still.
Yeah.
And actually, the first time I saw you was on that Cocaine City 14.
Right, yeah, that's the beginning.
How did you end up with French Montana and all that stuff?
French, I hooked up with, my man was at a Sean Kingston concert in Allentown, PA, and it was this African dude that hit my man up after the show trying to holler at Sean Kingston, and he said he managed a bunch of rappers, and you know what I mean, he sent my man a list. There was a bunch of people on there, you know what I mean, a lot of nice rappers, but you know what I mean, French stood out to me because I know French is on the grinds and he's on his way. You know what I mean? He's not going to get any smaller. So I was like, boom, I'm going to rock with French. And he just said, come up to Manhattan. So boom, we just went up there. And just went in the studio with French. French was right there. Me and French, you know what I mean, hit it off right away. And just went in the booth and laid the lifestyle track. You know what I mean? And then from there, you know, we just been cool. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And that first video, the intro, I really was feeling that. I mean, it was just the music, the swag and everything. Did you have a concept already when you started out doing that first video, or did it just happen?
Nah, I just really like the beat, you know what I mean? As far as the swag, like, that's how I already dressed, you know what I mean? I already dressed like, I always say, I don't dress like a rapper, rappers dress like me. You know what I mean? Like, that's, all them clothes is old, bro. That jacket I got on in the intro is a polo coat from like 08. You know what I mean? Yeah, so as far as the swag and everything, like, that's just right out of my closet, right in my crib. As far as the song, it's the beat, you know what I mean? That's a beat I wanted to rap to. Because one thing about when I chose to be a rapper is, like, I gotta have the right beats, you know what I mean? Or else it ain't even worth it, because it won't drive me to rap unless I want to say something on this beat. So I heard the beat, it was crazy, and I just started talking shit on it, you know what I mean? I'm from the streets, so that's basically what that song, I'm coming at people in the streets. There ain't nothing really rap related in that song, you know what I mean? So that's what it is. You know what I mean? talking slick on there and just being me, really.
And who produced that track?
Beat was a dude named Mike Jers down here in South Jersey. He's actually he was one of my boy's little brothers. So, you know what I mean? He just had that beat sitting there. He wasn't doing nothing with it, you know what I mean? So he kind of makes like more of a pop sound. But he just had that shit sitting there, and I was like, yo, you don't even know what you got right here. And I just snatched it up. They didn't even know how hot that record was. I just snatched it up and just, you know, talked my shit on it. You know what I mean?
Exactly, that's that. The intro joint that he made the first video from B.A.R.S. Murre off that Cocaine City 14. And after this he came with another video, another song, Nobody Showed Me. And let's talk a little bit about that. B.A.R.S. Murre.
Nobody Showed Me. That was actually produced by a dude named V-Don. And he produced the Vado track, Large on the Streets. Probably Vado's largest street record. You know what I mean? He produced Large on the Streets. Yeah, that joint, that's just another joint I'm talking shit on. The beat grabbed me. My favorite instrument is the piano. And it's a piano beat. It was hard. And that's a similar track to Intro, where it's slow flow, just talking my shit, you know what I mean? A lot of people think I'm just a slow flow rapper because of them two records, but I match, the flow's got to match the beat, you know what I mean? I'm making music over here. We ain't just rapping and tapping, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just another one that I just flexed on, you know what I mean? Once again, I was just talking shit to the streets, you know what I mean? Because the streets is fucked up it was fucked up in 2010 when I recorded it, you know what I mean? Still are, so I'm just talking slick, you know what I mean?
And then you had a mixtape out with Gilly the Kid.
What about the mixtape?
Yeah, with Gilly the Kid. That's why they don't like me.
That's why they don't like me?
How did that came about?
Well, when I pushed the button, you know what I mean, when I did the intro on Cocaine City, of course, I also plan on doing a mixtape. To get a buzz, you can't just release stuff on YouTube and DVDs. You got to have a product in the street. So I just, you know what I mean, started knocking songs out, you know what I mean, weekly. To try to do like a song a week and put a project out, you know what I mean. And Gilly the Kid hosted it, you know what I mean. He's the king of Philly in the streets. And I'm from South Jersey, which is a suburb of Philadelphia. A lot of people get New Jersey. They think New York when you hear New Jersey, but South Jersey is Philadelphia. You know what I mean? That's my area. So actually how that came about with Gilly was I was in the studio with Beanie Siegel one night. It was after my first show. It was actually the night Beanie Siegel jumped on the Lifestyle with me in French Montana. And Gilly came in the room to check on Beans.
Was that the video you had out, or just a short clip when you were on stage? Was that the same night when Beanie
Say that again?
Was that the same night that Beanie Siegel came? You had a video out, a short video when Beanie came in and gave
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the same exact night. That's from my first show. Yeah.
Okay.
That was right afterwards. Because where I had my show, the studio was only like 4 blocks away. Mm-hmm. So we just went right to the studio from there. He was impressed with my presence on stage and everything, so we just went right to the studio. And he heard Lifestyle and was just like, yo, I gotta get on this. I was like, go ahead, you know what I mean? And then Gilly came in, and I told Gilly what was going on, like, yo, I'm dropping the mixtape in like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It'd be a good look if you hosted it. He said, no doubt, I got you. And we did it. He did it the next day. You know what I mean? He showed mad love.
Your sound is kind of like that street sound, which is big in Philly. That street hip hop. Would you agree with that?
Right.
Would you agree that is your style, the street style, or are you planning on doing different stuff?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't say that's just what it. I guess that's just how it's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't have a particular style. It's just me and my style. You know what I mean? I might have been corny if I came out with this style 10 years ago, but the game changes. It was like trap rap kind of took over, and that was, you know what I mean? I'm just flexing, you know what I mean? I'm just talking my talk. I'm just being myself. You know what I mean? If this was the New Jack Swing era, I wouldn't fit in because I wouldn't be dancing in the videos and all that shit. You know what I mean? But it's all about timing, man, and God and all that other shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying I'm a complete street rapper, but if that's how people want to take it, well then I guess I am. You know, I'm not completely street. I'm not from a hard ghetto or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm from the suburbs. You know what I mean? But a real street dude, that's inside of you. That's not about where you're from or who you know or who your cousin is. And it's you either are or you aren't. You're either a wannabe or a B.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So no, I don't claim nothing. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people way more street than me. But you know what I mean? At the same time, I'm not no slouch neither. So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
And then you had the other mixtape, Go Lay Down. That came out.
Yeah, Go Lay Down came out June 27th.
2011.
Yeah, that came out right after That's Why They Don't Like Me.
Yeah, exactly. And then you've been working with a lot of other people as well. You had A-Mafia on the track.
Yeah, me and A-Mafia got a few songs together. Yup.
Yeah, actually, you're feeling one of those on the show right now, so you're really feeling that joy.
Having that joy.
The last one you came up with, as far as influences go, I mean, what would you consider your main influences, rappers that you listen to?
Influences from back in the day, you know what I mean? I've been listening to rap for over 20 years, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I grew up, my first raps that I heard growing up was Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Cypress Hill, Beastie Boys, a little bit of Black Sheep, their first album, Nas's first two albums influenced me, Jay-Z's first album, all Gangstar, Premier, Guru, all their first few albums. You know what I mean? I mean, in my opinion, hip-hop got a little off track in the late 90s up until now, but with artists like myself and French Montana and people like that, we might make the real shit pop again. You know what I mean? It'd be nice if real shit went pop.
So B.A.R.S. Murre, he got the album coming up. His debut album is coming up. It's going to be released on April the 3rd, 2012 this year. Right about a month's time from now. It's going to be called Chicken and Cake. So we're just going to let B.A.R.S. himself elaborate on his future and forthcoming projects. Right here on MRS 90.5 FM, www.mrs.se. Shout to Jay Green, shout to all our listeners out there, worldwide.
I got my own album dropping April 3rd. It's called Chicken and Cake. You know what I mean? No features, no DJ, no nothing. Just a straight album, all me, showing everybody my versatility. I do every single hook. It's only my voice on the album. It's 13 original tracks. And a few interludes, of course. And I'm just on there doing me. You're going to see a lot more versatility on Chicken and Cake because I'm evolved now. I've been in the game a little over 2 years now, and I'm not nervous no more. When you hear That's Why They Don't Like Me, you're hearing a nervous dude. I'm in the booth with somebody recording me I don't know. You know what I mean? My friends don't rap. A lot of these dudes, like, grew up around rappers or friends that rap, or there ain't no rap scene in South Jersey. My friends don't rap. You know what I mean? So I'm just in there recording, and I didn't really get that. It's hard to flex with a stranger recording you. You know what I mean? So now it's like my brand is popping. I'm popping. I got a big name out here now, so it's like I'm more comfortable now when I record. And when you hear Chicken and Cake, it's like a whole new me. It's still, I'm not saying a lot of people say, oh, they upgraded it, but that means they went pop. No, don't think that. It's still, I don't want to say street, but it's real hip hop. That's all it is. It's real hip hop. You know what I mean? It sucks that I be to say I'm a street rapper because I'm from the street, but I'm also not from the street. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be street oriented, the album. I mean, it's gonna be real hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, it's always gonna be street oriented. The streets is a big part of my life. I've been in the streets for 10 years, so that's always gonna. I spent my whole upbringing in the streets. You know what I mean? So
that was kind of.
You're always gonna hear the streets because I'm always gonna be related to the streets.
But that was the feeling also. That was the thing I liked with your videos was that you was flossing, Gucci and stuff. But it felt like you really knew the stuff. It wasn't just to show off. It's like you had an interest in street culture. That's the kind of feeling I got.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. This is really me. I lived a rap lifestyle before I was a rapper. You know what I mean? I was living like Lil Wayne in 2005.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I had the iced out Audemars before all them rappers. I had 2 Chainz before 2 Chainz. You know what I mean? I did all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it ain't it is what it is, man. That never made me happy. So now I'm making music. I think I'm happier. You know what I mean? I think I did all that crazy shit back in the day, balling out and all that, to fill the void of not making music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because when all you do, when you're getting money, you just follow where the money takes you. And I wasn't getting paid from rap, so what am I going to start rapping for? You know what I mean? But I just jumped out the window and say, yo, I'm gonna do this rap shit one day, and here we are now.
And your forthcoming album, what producers are you working with on that album?
A lot of underground cats. Mike Jers got 2 joints because we got classics together. He did Lifestyle and he did the intro. He's got 2 joints on Chicken and Cake. A dude by the name of Max Dollars. He did a lot of stuff with almost all the Dipset artists. He did a lot of stuff with all them Duke the God Dipset albums. He did a lot of stuff on there. Who else I got on there? V Don will be on there again. A lot of no-name cats that are nice, man. I don't want to brag too much, but I got good taste when it comes to beats. I pick beats that I would want to hear my favorite rappers on. So that's what you know what I mean? That's how I pick them. So I just pick hard beats and just express myself on them. You know what I mean? But there's really no big name producers on there. As a matter of fact, in hip hop, who is a big name producer right now?
It doesn't really matter.
I mean? They're really.
It doesn't really matter.
It's not the mid 2000s anymore where people get 20,000 for a beat and they have to sing the chorus, and you know what I mean? That's dead. It's dead, and I'm glad it's dead because it was corny. You know what I mean? The producer, the rapper's supposed to make the track, not the beat maker. And there's also a big thing that I don't understand why everyone calls someone a producer. There's a difference between a producer and a beat maker. A producer is someone like Swizz Beatz that puts the hook on it. The song is already built, and all the rapper has to do is fill in the verses. You know what I mean? I don't do that. No one's ever put a hook on for me. No one's ever. I'm a producer. I don't make beats, but I produce the tracks. No one ever coaches me through my songs. You know what I mean? So it's like I rock with a lot of beat makers, no producers. Kanye West is a producer. Swizz Beatz is a producer. People like that. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? They got the definitions of everything all fucked up. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So you're gonna come with any new videos coming out as well? Because you've been
Yeah, I got a video shoot. I got a video shoot this weekend in Atlantic City, New Jersey, for Paper Trail off Go Lay Down. That should be real nice. That should be out next week.
Cool.
You know what I mean? The video should be dropping probably next Thursday.
Cool.
So that'll be a good look. That'll be on World Star and all that stuff like that. As far as that, I'm about to go on this Chicken and Cake. I'm about to go on a whole campaign, dropping a video for every single song. Every single song is bananas. It's like I'm on a whole new level. No one has even heard one record off Chicken and Cake, unless you were in the studio with me. So when I start dropping these, it's gonna open people's eyes a lot and be like, whoa, this dude's got something. You know what I mean?
As far as you joined so far, I mean, radio and stuff, have you got support, anything in Philly? Radio stations and stuff playing your music?
Do I get support from Philly radio?
Yeah.
my man told me, my man from We Run the Streets told me Cosmic Kev was inquiring about me a few weeks ago. You got to understand, there's a 10 million people that think they're rappers around here.
Yeah, that's true.
In New Jersey and Philly, there's 10 million people that think they're rappers, and people tend to like to get their dick sucked. So of course the DJ is gonna mess with them. Me personally, I don't suck dick. You know what I mean? I keep it real from the rip. You know what I mean? We can do business. We can do whatever. You know what I mean? You see what's going on. If you ain't feeling the music, then I guess don't play it. But it's all popularity. It's all politics. You know what I mean? It's all politics, but it's going to come because you're not going to be able to deny the buzz because my hustle is crazy. And like I said, I'm still new out here. These DJs is just catching wind of me now. So it's about the pop. It's definitely about the pop. I got the local stations messing with me, but I'm trying to get on them big stations, you know what I mean?
So then when the album
they see what's going on. They're just waiting for me to suck their dick, but I don't do that, so we'll see.
And then when you drop the album, you're going to go and plan on going out and tour and doing shows?
I hope so, man. I don't even have a manager, dog. I need somebody to do all that for me.
Okay.
I don't got, you know what I mean, people hitting me up all crazy like, I need a show for you. I wish, but you need a manager for that. I don't do that. I don't have a manager. All I got is me and my MacBook, bro. That's all I do. I got these beats. I got the studio I go to, and then I got the buzz, because my buzz comes from people who already knew me. You know what I mean? That's why you see haters, because haters know everything is real. And then I also have people that love me because they know everything is real. So it's all gonna come. It's meant to be, bro. Oh, this shit ain't happening for no reason.
True. And for everybody listening now to this interview, can you just tell the addresses where people can check out your music and mixtapes and website, whatever?
Yeah, you can check. Right, you ready now?
Yeah, just.
Go on BarsMurre.com, BarsMurre.com. You know, I'm on that piff. You can Facebook /BarsMurre, Twitter @BarsMurre, BarsMurre, all one word. I'm heavy on Twitter, and you know what I mean, I'm around. Check for me. Check on BarsMurre.com every day. There's live updates every day of everything going on in the world, plus what I got going on. All my mixtapes are on there. All my videos are on there. And it's all getting started right now, man. It's going to get big this year. It's going to be a big year for me. You're rocking with my boy DJ Gems. So Underground Radio Show. Tune in or go lay down.
Exactly, 16th anniversary broadcast. Shout to B.A.R.S. Murre. What an interview, baby.